Hey Libras, thanks for joining me. I'm here to bring you your May 2019 look at your finances. We are going to see what your blockages are, what your biggest challenges are this month, and what you can do to bring in the most money, alright? If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me, guys. I appreciate you taking the time to be here, and if you like the way I do things, hit subscribe and I will set you up with a free reading. If you are returning, thank you so much for your continued support. I do have a special going on this month. It's 40 minutes for $20. It's basically an hour. It's a really awesome deal. I notoriously go over on my readings, so if you're interested in that, let me know. And all of my other services and products are in the it's in the description box down below, or you can go to my website, myearthlyenergies.com. Now, it is a general reading, guys, so take what fits and leave the rest. And let's take a look at what is going on. Excuse me. Now, the song on shuffle for you, it's something. It is Happiness by the Foreign Exchange. And I really liked the lyrics in it because it was talking about how you're just happy with your mood, you're happy with the people in your life, you're happy with the music you're listening to, you're just happy. And I really like that. The cards that came out for you from the crystal deck are conflict and patience. Okay, so you are having a lot of patience this month with any conflict that's going on, and boy, it's putting you in a really great mood. I like that. You're very playful. You're very much expressing this playfulness, this lighthearted side of you. You're tapping into your inner child and allowing this to flow into your work. Okay, which is actually bringing you a lot of ability to overcome any conflict because you're in such a great positive energy. Okay, it's like you're just so at peace with where you are and what you have, and that is a great place to be in at this particular time of the month, and with all of the retrogrades. It's just ensuring that you're bringing in the most quality and the most abundance you possibly can. So far, Libras, you got the best energy with all the green. Okay, so let's take a look at what your biggest challenge is when it comes to money this month, what you can do to bring more money in, how you can be more receptive to bringing more money in, or having more money coming in, if there's a source you haven't not explored, and how are you holding yourself back from bringing in more money. How are you holding yourself back? All right, thank you. Okay, so far we've got the Strength card for your biggest challenge this month. Your biggest challenge, I think, is the Strength card when it comes to overcoming conflict, because you don't like conflict. You like to be happy. You like to be in your element. So using your Strength this month to overcome that is going to bring you a lot of reward, a lot of success in seeing more abundance manifest because of your ability to overcome, one of your I don't want to say weaknesses, but a challenge for everybody is being able to overcome a challenge that we have within ourselves when it comes to people or how we do things, and being able to overcome that, boy, oh boy, it sure does have its rewards. So that's your biggest challenge this month, and I feel like you are kind of not really going to have a really big problem with that because you're feeling so great about everything. I have the Page of Wands in reverse for what you can do to bring in more money. And I feel like this is kind of sometimes I feel like you can shut down opportunities, or you put yourself in a position where you feel like things can be kind of unstable, or you just question it before you give it a chance. And I'm feeling like if you do have opportunities coming in, especially if it's somebody that has a bad attitude or doesn't have a good energy, don't shut it down before you give it a chance. Utilize this strength and this patience to overcome the conflict, okay? Because that's what you're going to be you're developing a skill that's going to bring you money, okay? You're developing something that is opening doors for more income to come in, okay? How can you be more receptive to money coming in? I've got the Chariot in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse is telling me that you are kind of in a feeling like you're in an unsuccessful pursuit here, like you've been defeated. Getting over that feeling, okay? Even if things do get challenging and do feel like they didn't work out the way you expected them to or planned, doesn't mean that you were defeated. It doesn't mean you don't have the energy to push forward. What this means is if you're being tested by the universe to strengthen your skills and your the personality traits that are going to provide you with abundance, okay, with meaning and ability, okay. I do see that as far as, is there a source you have not explored yet? I've got the Queen of Pentacles. So again, this is telling me that that nurturing side to you, that ability to be very sweet and understanding and caring, okay, that strength, that personality trait that you have, you strengthening that this month, for whatever reason, is bringing you a new or improved, let me put it that way, opportunity in life. It's gaining, it's balancing out your femininity with your masculinity, and that's also, for whatever you do for money, that's an important aspect, because I can see where you're going to connect better with people, with opportunities, with energies. That's going to help intuitively guide you into what to say, what to do, where to go. All of those things start to kind of fall into place the more you tap into this nurturing energy that you've got, okay? Now, how are you holding yourself back? I've got the King of Pentacles. So I see right now is exactly what I said. There is more masculinity going on than femininity, and that is the goal for the month, is to balance that out. So show a side to yourself that perhaps people aren't used to seeing. Maybe there's a raise that's coming about, or there's a new position, and the new position is requiring a little bit less of that, you know, concrete type of approach or perception, and more of a, I'm going to be a little bit more laid back and inviting and accepting and nurturing to whatever it is. And the position here, I feel like, is being able to master that balance within yourself, okay? So again, using your strength, okay, to overcome any of these conflicts or challenges, and really keeping yourself as stable as possible, okay, when it comes to your money. Just stick with what's stable, stick with what makes sense, okay? And don't keep your mind focused on what you don't have. Just keep it focused on what is coming and what you have that is developing for you, whether you see it or not. What's happening around you right now is very much developing a skill or a trait, or it's fine-tuning something that is going to bring in income, okay? You could also be working with somebody or a partnership that could be kind of holding you back. If there's if you haven't stepped into, I'm going to take care of my own and nurture this on my own, that could also be what I'm seeing here, is that you might want to detach a little bit from somebody else continuing to bring in and allowing you to actually take a step and take that executive role and make some decisions here as well, okay? And having patience over that conflict and having that work out. I could also see where that could be applicable to some of you as well. All right. I hope that helps you for the month of May. If you guys want any clarification on anything, or want to set up a personal reading, let me know. Otherwise, keep an eye out for your personal love readings, your monthly love readings, and your 6-month forecasts are also coming up. All right. I will see you guys next time. Bye.